Hey, this is Lewis from Breakdance, and I want to give you one more reason Breakdance knocks the pants off of Elementor, especially if you're an agency and you want to do really advanced stuff like building custom elements for your clients. So here we are in Breakdance, and at Breakdance, you can build custom elements visually. I mean, we have 130 elements, but maybe you want to add another. So you go here, and then you'll open up Element Studio, and this is a visual drag and drop element builder. An Elementor, if you want to make your own custom element, you're writing code, and I'll give you some more details on this code here in a little bit, but I'm going to show the process in Breakdance as well. So let's go to Elementor first, though, and take a look at this custom widget. So it's called Awesome Sauce, and here it is. It's got a title field, a description field, a content field. And to create that in Elementor, you need to create multiple files here with, a lot of PHP code, which, does all sorts of things. And then to add the controls, what you got to do is you call this function start control section, and then you give it the name of the control section, then you add a title. Let's say we want to add like another control. We just want to change the name of this control. Instead of title, maybe we want it to be called name, like that. We have to go like that, and then save. And then we go back to Elementor, and we'd actually have to save and then refresh our page so we could see the new control. Okay, let's do the same thing in Breakdance. We'll just do new element. We'll call this Breakdance Rocks. Create that element. Let's go to add. It's already there. You can add it to the page. You want to add some controls to it? Let's add a control section. We'll just call this content, and let's add a control. This will be called title. Let's add another control. This will be called description. Let's even add an image control. This will be called image. Sorry, what do we want? We want a media, WP media control. There we go. Okay, now we could add some design controls. Go to the design tab. We go. We call this image, and then in here we could do width, and that's going to be a unit. We could do height. That's going to be a unit. Let's add another control section called text. So here's image now. Here's text. Let's add a control. Let's add a preset, just a typography preset, and that's chosen for us by default. Just call this one title. It's another one. Call this description. Oh no, we don't want a control. We want a preset, typography preset. Description. Let's add a background for everything. We'll just call this less fancy background there. And look at all these controls we've already added right there. Okay, now let's make this actually work so we can type stuff in. It actually is going to work. Well, here's the HTML code for the element. Let's go back to the content controls. We'll go here. We're just going to copy this, and maybe we want the title in an H1. So go like that, and then we'll fill out my title. Voila, there it is. Maybe we want the description in a paragraph. That is at content.content.description. So we're just going to do that. Fill out the description. And then for the media, we could go here. We could actually, get the media from the WordPress media library. It gives us code help, everything you need. Let's say we want to adjust the design here. We can go into the CSS file for the element, and we can say, okay, let's get the code for this, and let's apply it to the H1. And then let's copy that, and for the description, that's design.text.description. We're going to go like that. And now look at this. We can style up the text. You may have noticed I haven't saved, refreshed anything once. I haven't touched code. I've built this element visually, and then I can save this in a plugin. I can sell it to other people. I can put it on my client sites. I can do whatever I want with it. That is how you create an element in Breakdance visually with Element Studio. If you want to create an element in Elementor, you get to have lots and lots of fun. And you can get super advanced in Element Studio too, like all the built-in elements in Breakdance, well, almost all, like 99% of them, built with Element Studio. So for example, let's take a look at the advanced slider element, and let's add it to the page. Here's an advanced slider. It uses Swiper. You can drag stuff into it. You can drag stuff out of it. You got all sorts of settings for the slider and the slides. You change its speed, whether it's an infinite slider, auto plays, disable the arrows, enable the arrows. This is all done in Element Studio super easily. We have our settings for the slider. We've got our HTML code for the slider. Obviously, the slider is powered by JavaScript. It has children that show up in it by default. That's these right here. It has dependencies. That's the scripts, right? So we have our swiper script. We have our Breakdance swiper. We have the script that runs, inline and makes the swiper actually run with the swiper settings that we pass in that we pull from here. This is all done in Element Studio. You can build so many powerful elements with Element Studio visually, never touching an IDE in Elementor again. Whee! Okay, cool. This is Lewis from Breakdance, and thank you for watching.